Hello class, in this video I'll be showing you how to find the relative minimums and relative maximums of a function given its graph. Let's begin. So I'm going to start by providing a couple of definitions. The first, when a function changes from increasing to decreasing at a point c, f of c, then f has a relative maximum at x is equal to c. The relative maximum is f of c. The second definition, when a function changes from decreasing to increasing at a point c, f of c, then f has a relative minimum at x is equal to c, and that relative minimum is f of c. All right, so I'm going to show you what this means by providing an example. All right, so in this example, we have the function m of x. And before I find the relative minimums and relative maximums, I'm going to identify where the function's increasing and where the function's decreasing. So the function is decreasing in the open interval -9 to -5 and from -2 to 1. The function is increasing in the open interval -5 to -2 and from 1 to infinity. All right, so now we're ready to answer the questions. For what value or values of x does m of x have a relative maximum? Well, a relative maximum occurs when a function changes from increasing to decreasing. And that occurs right here at the coordinate -2, 3. So m of x has a relative maximum at x is equal to -2. All right, so what are the relative maxima? Well, in this case, there's only one, and that is the value 3. So the relative maxima is 3. All right, so how about relative minimums? For what value or values does m of x have a relative minimum? Well, relative minimums occur when a function changes from decreasing to increasing. And that occurs in two places. One at -5, -1.5, and one at 1, -2. So m of x has relative minimums at x is equal to -5 and x is equal to 1. And what are the relative minima? Well, those are going to be the y values of the coordinates. So in this case, the relative minima are -1.5 and -2. And finally, explain why there are no relative maximums at x is equal to -9. All right, so let's take a look at the coordinate -9, 6.5, which is right here. Notice that the function is not changing direction at that coordinate. So the function is not going increasing to decreasing. It just starts decreasing at that point. So what we can say is that since the function does not change from increasing to decreasing at x is equal to -9, there is no relative maximum at x is equal to -9. And we are done.